funky.
My darling, I love you, 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 I love you.
We're going to Turkey's vegetable patch. See, we've got some tomatoes there. That should be enough. Because you know how a big lover of tomatoes I am. Like Scotch bonnet. All different coloured ones.
Yes people, it's James back again from the fishing barrel. Right now we're getting into a little catch and cook. On the weekend I was at Seaford and I caught quite a lot of mackerel, even though a lot of them I put back. This is them in there. That bag's full of it, and then we got that bag there full of it. And yeah, so right now I'm just gonna be gutting it, cleaning it, and then seasoning it and cooking it up. I don't know if I'm gonna fry it or if I'm gonna put it in the oven or what, but either way we're gonna get started on that right now. Alright, so this is all the fish that I took home. There's what, 15 mackerel in there. You can even see the shingles in there from the beach. But yeah, right now I'm just gutting them. Then I'm gonna clean them in some vinegar and lemon, and then we're gonna get into the seasoning after that. Alright, so I just gutted out about 13 of them there, and then there's 12 of them there, and then there's 3 here left. I'm gonna show you now how I'm gutting it out. And yeah, if you're squeamish, you might want to skip past this bit, boy. Alright, so just gonna show you here what I've been doing. So I'm just grabbing the mackerel, and so I'm cutting off this little bit here. Already cut off that side. Then I'm cutting off this bit here. This under bit, this under bit, and then I'm cutting off the head, because why would I eat the head? Sure, some of you lot do. Enjoy, but no, not me. Cool. And now the best bit. I used to hate gutting fish. It's not really that bad. Or maybe it's the way that I do it now. I don't know. But I get it. With these little bones here, I kind of like pinch it with the scissors, and I just pull them out. Sometimes it cuts it, but yeah, I'm just pulling it out. And then, yeah, any little bones I can get to, I'm just pinching them and pulling them out. And now, rinsing it under here. Rinsing it out. And this is what I found was helping a lot, using a spoon. I'm just getting all that blood out, all them insides out. These little bits here I just pick off as well. Any other little exposed bits of bone, give it another rinse. Go on, mate, back to your family. Gonna do the last 2 here, and then yeah, after that I'm gonna wash it with some lemon and vinegar, and then we're gonna be getting it cooked. I'm not gonna cook it. I'm gonna be trying to get my mom to cook it, but she don't know that yet, so yeah, keep Keep that secret. I'm just transferring these into a larger bowl just to make this process easier. 2, 3. Yeah, so that's the lemon juice. Put in the vinegar. Now we'll just move that around, give it a good clean. Alright, now I'm just going to empty out all that, rinse out all this lemon water and vinegar water. And that's it, it's cleaned, ready to get seasoned. Not by me. Let's just out like 3 times. One. 2 times. And now we're gonna give it one more. Oh, hi, Mother.
Are you hungry? Because there's soup out there. Did we heat it up for you? I forgot this soup instead of the whole heap.
No, I'm all good. But
Sure.
yeah, I was just thinking, don't you wanna spend some quality time with your son in the kitchen?
Not really.
Yeah, you know.
I'm busy upstairs.
Yeah, but you know, we never spend time. Why don't you come in and we just, you know, get seasonings out.
No.
Get the seasonings out.
I'm not seasoning, but there's fish seasoning. All you want is fish seasoning. And there's onion granule and garlic powder.
Mum, listen, man. I don't know how to cook
And that's
this.
it.
Mum, let's talk real. I don't know how to cook this. When I cook
Are you cooking it now?
When I cook it, I fillet it.
But no, you can just cook it like that. Are you cooking it now?
We're cooking it.
Oh, come on, Jay. I'm too tired.
What do you mean tired? Mum, hard work builds character. Seriously, it does.
I'll come back down here in a bit and eat something.
It's not going to take us long to just do a little
Yeah, but you can do it by
seasoning.
yourself.
If you show me how to do the first couple, then
Let me see one. Just show me one. You don't even have to slit it or anything. You can season it. Don't want to slit it. You can if you want. Do some little slits, like 2 slits.
alright, cool. That's ready to get seasoned up. Let's make a day of it. Do you know what I mean?
I'm not going to season. Because I'm going to take this upstairs and come back there. Yeah? No, not I'm tired.
I'm tired.
Yes, Jay.
We all get tired sometimes.
What?
We all get tired sometimes.
I'm
Alright.
tired all the time.
Alright, so that's all the fish cleaned up. Lemon vinegar, rinsed out. And now we're gonna get into the seasoning. We're gonna get into the seasoning. Right?
Yeah.
Right. Alright, so the master chef's taking over. We're just putting this in a, what's this called, a strainer bowl?
Yep. So
Get the water out.
get as much of the excess water out as we can.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're going to blend up our seasoning.
What seasonings are we using?
Alright, we've got some garlic granules,
Mm-hmm.
fish seasoning, lemon pepper, thyme, a bit of seafood, onion powder, some onion and some garlic. We'll put a little bit of ginger and mince that all up in the blender. That was my spider webs out here. I'm going to go into Daddy's vegetable patch. See, we've got some tomatoes there. And now we've got the thyme. I'm just going to take a little bit of thyme for now. Let's cut a bit of thyme so we can season up onto that mackerel. That should be enough.
Yeah.
But I'm going to pick this tomato now because it's ripe. And I can actually eat that now. Because you know how a big lover of tomatoes I am.
Alright, so here's the fresh ingredients here. So we've got about 10 to 12 cloves of garlic. We've got about 7 or 8 twigs of thyme. We got 1 whole onion in there. And the ginger, we didn't weigh that or nothing, but I don't know, it was roughly like the size of a golf ball, roughly. And now we're putting in the last fresh ingredients, which is sun-dried tomatoes. That smells good, you know. Okay. And now we're putting in the powder seasonings. Tablespoon of lemon pepper.
Tablespoon of the fish seasoning. Teaspoon of the orange pepper. Teaspoon of the seafood seasoning. Tablespoon of the garlic powder. And a tablespoon of the onion powder. And then just a couple of herbs, a couple more herbs to add to the thyme.
What's this there, thyme, yeah?
Yeah, that was the fresh thyme is in there. Now we've got dried parsley,
Okay.
a teaspoon, and the dried oregano, another teaspoon.
I'll call it oregano. Call it what you
Well, I
want.
call it oregano. You call it
what you want,
tomato.
but-
I call it tomato.
Okay.
Then we're going to put the lid on.
You don't have to put no water in there, nothing like that, no? Just...
No, I was going to put a little bit of olive oil, but the sun-dried tomatoes has got some olive oil. If I need any more olive oil, I'll put it in after.
Lovely.
So I'm going to chop it first. Then I'm going to get the ingredients down a bit more. And I'm going to add a little tip of olive oil to that, not a lot. Just a little tip. I don't want it too...
This is olive oil, yeah?
Yeah, extra virgin olive oil, just a little bit.
It's like, what, half a teaspoon or
Half a
something?
teaspoon, yeah. And then we're gonna so it's more like a paste. But it needs to add any salt to this because some of the seasonings that I've used have got salt in them. Let's give it one more.
That's good now, yeah?
Yeah.
And now you guys can see exactly why I was trying to get her to cook, because this is what she does. Anybody want to see some of her cooking that she does all the time, go on her Instagram, Cooking with Jella. COOKINGWITHGELA. Food like this getting cooked all the time. So what's this? Putting some slits in the fish.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to get a bit of the paste and rub that in there. And then rub it over the outside. This is the seasoning, the wet seasoning that I made up, that you saw me make up before for the mackerel. This one I'm going to steam, and then I'm going to add some of my homemade garlic butter and just steam it down with onions and tomato to make the gravy. This one is more of a dry one. I'm just
we're going to fry these ones,
I'm
isn't
going to
it?
fry these ones.
Okay.
So I'm going to add just under a tablespoon of the fish seasoning. Just under, you call it a teaspoon, the amount that I'm going to put in of the lemon pepper. Teaspoon again of the seafood seasoning. About a teaspoon of the orange pepper. A tablespoon of the garlic powder, and a tablespoon of the onion powder, about a teaspoon of the oregano, about a teaspoon of parsley. Okay, and then we're just gonna rub that all over the fish. It might seem like a lot of seasoning, but when you're doing the fish as well, you want to be able to eat the fish and have a good amount of seasoning so that it tastes nice. And I've put like the lemon pepper and the orange pepper, so it's going to be quite zesty as well, which will make it nice for the mackerel.
I ain't gonna lie, yeah, this seasoning smells serious. I think it's that orange pepper I'm smelling that smells so good, you know.
Nice. Orange pepper's nice.
Yeah, you see that? I need to get that.
Okay. And obviously, as you can see, I slip these as well. So the seasoning sort of goes inside from the skin, and it's all seasoned nicely inside as well. Okay, I'm just going to wash my hands now, and then we're going to start cooking these babies down. This is the garlic butter that I made, seasoned it with, so it's unsalted butter with herbs. There's parsley, there's thyme, there's oregano, there's a little bit of chilli in there, and minced garlic. And I'm going to use this one when I'm doing the sort of like the steamed fish. And then to do the fried one, I'm just going to use a little bit of sunflower oil. This pan I'm going to use to steam. This pan I'm going to use to fry the mackerel. The one that I'm frying, I'm going to put just about a tablespoon full of sunflower oil. And to the steamed one, I'm going to use some of my homemade garlic herb butter. Put in some of my homemade garlic butter, straight from the freezer, and that is fine.
So now what's here now?
I've got onion, shallots, tomatoes from the garden, and spring onion. I think these are from the garden as well that Daddy
Spring
grew.
onion and then
a little bit of Scotch bonnet. I'm going to put that in a minute. I'm just going to put in the rest
garlic as well or no?
Yeah, just one garlic clove, because I've got enough garlic in here. I've got garlic on the actual fish. I'm going to put that in. Oh, and a little bit of sun-dried tomato as well. And this is the one that I'm going to steam. Just going to cook it just a little bit. And then we're going to add the mackerel, put the lid on, and that'll be it. Just going to put a little bit of Scotch bonnet. Just going to slice a few slices of the Scotch bonnet because it's quite hot. And then chop it up finely so at least it will distribute more evenly in the pan. And put that in. That's it. And I'm going to get my mackerel. And then that 1, 2, 3. 4. So add a little tip of water. As you can see, that's boiling. I'm going to turn that down. I'm going to put the lid on and leave that for about 15 minutes just to steam, and we'll come back to that after. So now, this is the one that I'm going to fry the mackerel. So into here, the Scotch bonnet from the garden, I'm going to put in there. Plus I'm going to put 3 cloves of garlic.
Okay.
Just to sort of season the oil. I've just got another sprig of rosemary from the garden. Just going to wash that off.
So now you're drying the rosemary so don't pop too much in the water, yeah?
Yeah, because it's got water on it.
Okay.
Add that.
So don't pop too much in the oil, I mean.
Yeah, you see, if it hasn't really popped, that's good. Turn it over and make it. Really season up that. And now I'm going to add the mackerel. 1, 2, 3, 4. Lift it on a high heat so it can just fry.
So how long this steam one be going on for now? Maybe about 6,
No, about
7 minutes?
Yeah, something like that. I'm going to turn it up a little bit now. And I'm going to turn it over.
What are you turning it up to? Like a low, medium?
Sort of medium-ish, medium high-ish. And just turn it over. Careful with it. So it's already looking like it's, you know, cooking. You can see it's changed its texture. You can see it's more flaky, more translucent. Yeah, so you can tell it is. It won't take much longer to cook. Turn over the last one. I'll give it about another 5 to 7 minutes. I'll turn the heat up a little bit, and then they'll be ready to eat.
But you're not turning up to too high, just turning up just a little bit.
Sort of medium high.
Okay.
Sort of, yeah, medium-ish. And once the outside's brown, they'll be done.
How long has that been frying for now? About maybe like 7 minutes or so, isn't it?
Yeah. They're more or less done just to brown the other side. And this is the steamed one.
That's been on for about 12 minutes now, isn't it?
Yeah, I think that these are done now. Most definitely. Yeah, this is done. These ones are now done, you can see. Just need to take a bit off of it. You can see it's nicely cooked. So that's cooked most definitely. These fried ones are done as well. And that oil was infused with the Scotch bonnet and the garlic and the rosemary. Turn that fire on. Just going to place it up now, ready to eat.